Hey Helmuts, nice to see you from here from Dubai.
Nice seeing you again.
Exactly.
Still looking awesome and happy.
Thank you for that. Yeah, happy I am definitely. That's true. Uh, Awesome. I'm trying to be. Sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't.
So at the moment, it is 9 o'clock in Dubai. Yes, in the evening.
Yeah, that's right. It's 9 p.m. here. Yeah, and but Dubai never sleeps. Just like in that movie. The Wall Street money never sleeps. That's the same. That's the same too for Dubai. Dubai never sleeps because it all it's or everything it's happening here. It doesn't matter if it's in the evening or it's in the morning or in the night. Things happen. People do business. People trying to to do better, to do deals. So it's a live city. That's I think that I like.
Daniel, why are you trying out Dubai?
Where try Dubai? Well, that's a good question because
I have
in the
never
end, I
asked you
mean,
that. Yes, why?
yeah, the thing is that you know that first time in Dubai it was for me like in March when I was at an affiliate conference here, and it was for me the first time here, so I wanted to see how it is, and I liked the vibe, I like the people here, I liked how the things are going. Just as I said that there is a live city, opportunities are here everywhere. I mean, you can just look around and y- there are opportunities that you can literally pick and start doing business and connecting with people, because that again that's the thing for Dubai. Asia it's here, Europe it's here, some of the states are here, so the right people to do business are here. You ask me why again. Well, here is the interesting part, because after spending like 2 weeks then in March, when the weather was really really good, I just wanted to say, hey, how is Dubai in the summer? How much is different? Because everyone was telling me, hey, you shouldn't go to Dubai in the summer because everyone from Dubai in the summer try to go in some colder places. And I said, okay, I want to see how it is. So yeah, I just booked another 2 weeks here. So basically, I took my laptop and some pots and everything else, booked a flight and a hotel, and here I am in Dubai right now.
So your plan was to go to Dubai to test it out for what? For 1 month? For 2 months?
No, 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 because the thing is that yeah, that was part of the test, because I want to see. I told you, I've seen Dubai in spring when the weather and everything was cool.
Yes,
I wanted also to
and
see.
also you were attending a conference.
Oh yeah.
So
I was
everything
at
was
affiliate
set and
marketing
you were
group.
busy. Yes.
Exactly. And yeah, that was my feeling back then, because being so busy with the conference, because you always know when you're going to the conference, you always have to be there. You have business meetings to attend, you have people you have to talk to. So you don't have too much time for actually living the city, to put it like that.
Absolutely.
Um, I can have some stories about that. Like one of the craziest stories was one of from my first conferences when I've been in Athens, and I was booking only the conferences was like I think 2 days, so I booked only 3 or max 4 days, something like that. So in the first day I was just arrived, I tried to accommodate in everything. Then it was the conference, and in the last day there was some party, and I had the flight in the morning, so I couldn't have the chance to visit Acropolis. So I was at the party. There was a rooftop party. I had some drinks there, talking with the guys. I was seeing Acropolis in the background, and I said, when I will be able to visit it, because I'll just leave in the morning, so I'll not be able to. So I said to myself, that is not going to happen again. Every time that I'm visiting a new city, I'll just take like 3 or 4 days before or after the event, just to cool yourself down. I mean, to cool myself down, to also have some time to explore the town, visit things, because I mean, it's not only about the business. It's also about seeing the culture, seeing how people are there, how people live there. So for Dubai, when I left, I definitely had that thing that, hey, I should be back here and see more of this city and see more of these people, how they live, what they do, and how things happen here.
Which the first time? Which one was your favorite place? Like for me, Dubai Marina. Dubai Marina during the late evening is fabulous, fabulous. So peaceful, so beautiful, colorful, and relaxed, like in a tale.
You see, there is a thing here, because being, I mean, yeah, I didn't have time to visit so much because again of the conference and everything, the meetings. So, but I visited a couple of things. Obviously, I visited Burj Khalifa. I visited um, the Mirror, and some other some malls. I don't know. I mean, if you ask me the favorite, I mean, for me, the favorite spot was not like, because everyone here has, just as you said, Dubai Marina, or maybe the mall, or maybe some I don't know, rooftop pool or something like that. For
Yes.
me, actually, the thing that I liked the most was like living in the city, because I mean, for me, I like to work and see what people do, how the life happens. So basically, what I can say is, what I like the old town. I mean, the old part, not the new, not the new town that is now developed in all of these buildings with glasses and everything else. No, I just went in the old town, and that place where there are a lot of shops, and you can just stop by, have a cup of coffee, or maybe have some food, and then you can enjoy your work more. Also go in the shop, see what kind of products these people eat. Basically exploring the lifestyle. That is for me. I'm not actually even. I personally try to avoid all these touristic spots, and I try to go as far as possible from them, just maybe to find some hidden gems, or basically to see exactly how the life is, not in touristic spot, but in the normal area, to put it like that.
Are there some hidden gems that you would particularly like to find?
Well, I have to think about that. I don't know if I if I want to share them. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it's not for me. There are some spot there where you can eat. I mean, I've been yesterday on a meeting with some great guy in affiliate marketing, and he went to an Arabic restaurant. It was really nice to eat authentic food. Again, not touristic, So things like that. It's what I really enjoy to see exactly how people spend their time and do their life, to put it like that.
And so now you have come to Dubai once again. Are you
Yeah.
exploring a possibility of being a digital nomad?
That
Theoretically, you can. Theoretically, you can. Yes.
That's a nice thing about running a digital business, like having an online business, because all you need is an internet connection, a laptop, maybe some phone for normal things. But other than that, yeah, obviously you can have your business in a bag. I mean, honestly, the business, it's in the cloud and and in a bag. So yeah, definitely. In the past, I also traveled a little bit, and I've stayed in the cities. For instance, I've stayed in London a couple of months, also in Berlin I've stayed. So what I'm trying to say is the fact that, yeah, Dubai can be a nice place for a digital nomad. If it works for me as a digital nomad, no, I think no more. I mean, in the past I wanted that.
Okay.
Right now, I think I still need. I mean, I can be here for like a couple of months tops, but I still need my place where to go back and feel like, hey, I that's my home. So right now, for me, the digital nomad is not. But if there are people that are like, maybe like 20, 30, or maybe they simply want to explore the world and see different culture and meet new people, digital nomad, it's definitely a lifestyle that I will encourage
And
them to try
and
them.
what do you miss the most? Is it something? Is it the hometown, your own language, your own people, your own culture, or your own apartment, house?
That the I cannot like pinpoint what I'm missing. What I'm missing is the fact that for some reason, for me, all these things bring. I mean, you are there in
In the
when
UK?
when you
Yes.
are in from place to place, you
Okay.
start to. I mean, you get used to hotels, to doing. I mean, changing beds and everything else. But for me, at least I still need that home. Environment, home feeling, to put it like that. Basically, to know that you have somewhere to return, if it makes sense.
And are you staying in hotels or do you use Airbnbs?
I basically use both. I prefer both. I mean, both of them have good things and bad things. Airbnbs are somehow better because you can also, if you want to cook something, you can. I mean, there are appliances and everything else. Also, the space is it's usually more. I mean, you have more space. But the hotels have also their strong points. Like when you're in a hotel, there is like 24 hours. There is someone at the reception. There is also the security. There are, I mean, when you need something, you can easily, call the service. Also, the breakfast in the morning. I mean, if you don't want, you can simply go, go downstairs and have the breakfast, and you can just continue laying in bed or simply go outside. So again, there are both good and cons about the Airbnbs and hotels. I can say that I have preferences for one or another. I usually first try Airbnbs, and if I find some really nice apartments, I mean, for me, when I choose a place to stay, there are a couple of things that matters to me. It should be obviously it should be easier accessible by from the airport and for transportation. I mean, that's really important because when you go to the conference, when you visit a lot, you definitely need to not to spend a lot of time on I mean, changing lines or trying to figure it out how to get in one place or another. So yeah, it should be a connected spot. The second thing is that the apartment should be, I mean, to look decent, to make sure that it's clean. It give you a good feeling because, I mean, I don't know, when you stay a couple of days or more in a place that you find it boring, you simply don't like it. Somehow it starts to also get that feeling. So yeah, I like apartments that look decent and they are nice. And another thing, of course, to have the some appliances like obviously air conditioner, ironing system, also to have some microwaves and things like that. But again, it's not like it's I always do Airbnb and I always do hotels. No, I check them both.
How the prices
Do you
of
mean for
of
Dubai or in general? How do I compare prices in places where I stayed?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
So if we talk, I mean, for Dubai, let's start with Dubai. Well, Dubai, Dubai. It has this thing that it can be extremely expensive and extremely cheap. I mean, you have both because Dubai, in my opinion, it's an emirate of the extremes. I mean, it's extreme weather also then in the summer, but in spring the temperature is just nice. You can have like really expensive places like you know hotels that cost like one thousand per night, sorry. And there are
Yes.
also places that you can rent for like $50 per day. And so that's why I say they are. I mean, or also to make a comparison, for instance, this time in Dubai when I stayed 2 weeks, I simply took like 10 days I was staying in one place, in one area, and the last days I'm staying in the old town. And the prices, I mean, you can compare here. I mean, for instance, in the first area, which is like near the Mall of Emirates, you can get a haircut for like 70 dirhams. Here in the old town, you can get a haircut for like 20 dirhams. So you see, I mean, that's why I say there are so
Okay.
many extremes where you can choose from. So again, Dubai, in my opinion, it's literally for everyone. If you want to spend, you have the places to feel well and spend literally as much as you can. On the other side, if you want to stay on the budget or the budget matters for you, you can choose some places like that. You can choose like restaurants that are still. I mean, the food is still good, but they are not gonna have that fancy thing, and you can eat for like I don't know, 50 dirhams, 40 dirhams, things like that. So that's why I say that the
What
pricing.
is
I
the
mean,
price? What are the prices if we convert them to US or maybe euros?
yeah. So if we, I'm not going to. I'm not checking right now the exchange rate, but as far as I know, so for instance, 40 dirhams should be like, I think it's $10, something
Okay,
like that.
okay,
Maybe 10 or
something like that.
$50. I mean, let me better check it so I not give false details. So 40 dirhams in USD, it's like yeah, $11.
As we can see, this is being streamed live, so this is not a recording. And those who want to leave a comment, you can put it on YouTube. Banks will pop it up. So it appears it is possible to have an outside video calls. It is possible to have video calls with Dubai. How
And
and
there is no I'm not on VPN, guys. So no, right? For I mean, I have to use VPN for some other services, and we can discuss about it. From an internet perspective, how the internet in Dubai is, and I'll definitely wanna
exactly,
share
that
some
is the question.
insights.
How is the internet in Dubai? Because when I was there last year in November, I could not make video calls whatsoever. Facebook, WhatsApp, forget about it.
Exactly. For instance, if you want to call on WhatsApp, it's not going. The video calls will not go in. Audio calls will not go in because all the internet it's somehow under a firewall that block a lot of outside services. But again, the thing is that you can use a VPN. I'm using a VPN, and you can just get over that block. The thing is, one thing that happened to me, and I mean that's quite a interesting and funny story. First time when I was last time here in Dubai, I was just connected to the hotel internet. Wasn't really good. Right now, I just got hotels with better internet. I mean, we can have this stream, which is like in I think 4K, and it's going great. But last time, I just went to a hotel that was really poor on the internet thing. So anyway, the story was that I was just connected my laptop. I just got connected on the Wi-Fi. I didn't check what IP I got, so I simply went there. I had to check my emails because I haven't checked them for a couple of hours. And then boom, I started to receive all kind of emails and alerts. You are logging for an unrecognizable IP. Your account may be hacked. So all the procedures to get my account back. And I
Yes.
wasn't what's happening. And I knew what's happening because when I was checking like what's my IP, for some reasons the internet provider, I mean the service was seeing my IP like an IP from Iran, and you know that Iran is under sanctions and things like that. So that's all the possible red
Oh, yes.
red flags started to pump on all my accounts. Facebook started to send me messages that my account had been hacked. Google started sending me those kind of messages. Good that I haven't logged into PayPal because most probably it would have been frozen. So yeah, that's a thing that that's why I advise people to use a VPN so they'll get to like maybe connect to a spot that's from their own country so they avoid to being have the connection flagged and having this kind of issues. But the
Are,
thing that
are,
I want
are VPNs allowed? Is using VPN
if
allowed
if
practice
if
in
someone
Dubai?
if someone is seeing the streaming, I have to say that I use VPN in good faith. I'm not doing any
Yes.
immoral or illegal activities, and so I cannot answer that question if they are allowed or they are not allowed. The thing is that different. They are one thing in Dubai is that some things obviously they are allowed for foreigners, and
Okay.
those things are also not allowed for the people residents there. Like for instance, alcohol, you cannot get alcohol as a UAE citizenship. As a foreigner, there are special shops, or you can go to a bar and you can get that. For instance, you can get alcohol.
And
Also,
for cheap prices, it is not overpriced. We have to add it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, there I said there are some. I mean, there are some things that for maybe VPNs for the residents maybe is not allowed. For me as a foreigner, I don't think there is a problem for that. But again, no legal advice. I haven't checked. I'm just using it in good faith
Okay.
because there
So
was.
whoever is watching, this is not a legal help. This is not a this is not a travel advice, not a legal advice.
Yeah,
And
we need to make sure about this because yeah, everyone in the end should do their own checkings because I mean, there are different countries, different regulations, so better be safe. What I wanted to say also about the internet, about the mobile internet, was the fact
okay.
because yeah, in the hotel you have good internet. I mean, most of the decent hotels have good internet, but when you are on the phone, I mean, the roaming is really expensive. So what I
Yes.
did was to get an eSIM with a data plan, and there are a couple of services that are offering like eSIM services for Dubai and these countries, and you can get an eSIM there and you get like 30 gigabytes for I don't know. I think I paid $10, something like that. And obviously for mobile connection,
Perfect.
30 gigabytes, it's more than enough. And I only can use like Google Maps, checking my emails, sometimes doing some video calls. So yeah, if anyone goes to comes to Dubai and want to check outside services, that's I recommend VPN and eSIM data plan that you can install it fastly on your mobile phone. There is like I mean it's a digital eSIM. You don't have to open your phone or something. You simply put it there. You have internet everywhere and every time you need it.
Yes. eSIMs are very interesting technology. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. They started to advance really fast, and a lot of people use them. And I mean, yeah, it's good to have one.
So you went there. You went to Dubai for 1 month or 2 months?
No, this time I went only
Two,
for 2 weeks.
two
That
weeks.
that been
Okay.
only 2 weeks. Yeah.
And then what was your plan? What was your plan? Did you have a plan to run every morning, to drink only milk,
No, my plan
attend
actually,
conferences
when
and
I
something?
decided to come this in the summer, my plan was basically to do two things: to
Yes.
see exactly how Dubai is, and
Uh-huh.
if I'll be able to stay longer here. I told you it was an experiment. I just wanted to see how it is to stay here for like these 2 weeks and see if I could see myself staying here in Dubai for like 6 months or a year. That was the questions that it needed an answer. So
Okay.
I prefer to do this test rather than packing everything, moving here, changing all kind of details and what I needed to came here and to say, hey, maybe it's not the place for me. So that's why I prefer to do this test and stay a week or 2 or 3, depends, in some place and see if I like it or not. Because in the end, I mean, Dubai may be good for me and maybe not good for you or for other place. It's how you feel it, and it's if you can do business here, if you feel fulfilled here, and if you, I mean, for everyone is different, that's for sure. For me, basically, I told you I just wanted to see how the lifestyle is, if I can integrate here. I didn't have like such a plan like drinking milk every morning, or I mean, I take my coffee every morning, but besides that, there is no fixed schedule on that.
And how do you network? Is networking important for you? Networking is important, yes.
Networking is mandatory for me. I mean, I realized so many things. I mean, through networking, because sometimes I'm on I'm doing, for instance, I'm on the internet for like 20 years, literally. I'm doing like online, running my online businesses for like more than 10 years. Sometimes the people that I've met at networking events, that I got introduced to by people that I've known at internet events or networking events, advanced me so much more, rather than people that I've just met over email, or maybe I've just meet them in I don't know, Facebook chats or things like that. So networking, it's mandatory, because somehow it makes you, you can decide in like a couple of minutes if the people that you are in contact with is the right person for you or not, because human relations are important, are different from the communications over email or maybe like video phone or things like that. So that's why for me networking it's a mandatory thing, and I've seen that at the conferences. I mean, I started to go like 6 or 7 conferences every year for like 2 or 3 years already, and since then I got so many connection, I got so many friends that I can relate and I can help and they can help me. So yeah, that's why I said networking, it's mandatory, and the right people can help you advance so much more. So yeah, networking was another thing that I went here because I have a couple of connections here, and I also want to get introduced to some people. I just had a couple of meetings. Some of the people that I wanted to meet, unfortunately, they weren't available because, again, it's summer in Dubai and people have their holidays. Usually not in Dubai, as I told you, the residents here are usually find other place for the holidays. But again, I cannot stress more about the networking. And I think we discussed about it, the fact that things are, when you meet someone for the first time, I mean, you just discuss like opening things, like what I'm doing, what you are doing, maybe how I can help you, how I can help you. But if you go to a conference, for instance, for the second time or maybe the third time, that's when people already recognize you. Hey, I know this guy. I've discussed with this guy last time. He was doing that. I think I can connect him with some people that will do business, or maybe I think I can do business with him. So when people see you and see that you are the real deal and you are here, I mean, you are not just someone that comes and never goes again. No, when you see that you're a regular, so much more business
Absolutely.
and so much more networking comes to you, because people see that you are for real and you are here to stay.
So networking and this attempt to check out Dubai. Have you been at any networking events or any conferences?
Unfortunately, no, I haven't been to any conferences. I've just contacted people to my, to my network, and people that I knew that they are in Dubai, so I asked to be introduced to them. So basically, it was like like from people to people. I was checking. Speaking about events, I was checking some events here, but again, Dubai it's hot in October, in November, in March. that's when most of the big events happen. Right now there are maybe only small events, and I've seen a lot of online events. But really, online events I can attend from anywhere else. Why I should be here? So
This
no,
is
this time no, I haven't got. But
in this
definitely
case,
next time.
London. In this case, London is different. I remember a while ago. I was doing. I decided to attend different IT meetups, business and IT meetups in London or conferences, and there was always something in London, always, every day, Monday to Friday, Monday to Friday, from small meetups to big events. Always that there was always something, and most of them were free. Just
I know.
go
I remember
go
I've
and
been to an event in
functions.
London. Like two or no, it was before the pandemic when I went with a friend to a conference for agencies, my people like that run agencies, and
Yes.
we've been to that conference. And then he's into some international networking company, and obviously that run events in like every country. So we just attended the local event in London. But the thing it was that I think that event started like 7 in the morning, so we had to wake up like 5 in the morning after we went to some parties in the evening. So it
Okay.
was definitely heavy. But one thing that I remember that I liked it was the fact that I mean no one was late. The event started when they said they would start it, and it was like somehow everyone it was casual but professional about it. So yeah, it's a culture of meetings in London that I've seen, and I couldn't experience anywhere else.
Well, I think in states they should have. It should be even
Well,
crazier. But
yeah,
but in
I
but in
haven't been
London,
there yet.
definitely. Once you go to Eventbrite, it's packed with events. Packed with events. Crypto tech, and you can go to any events. I remember once I went to the meetup of lawyers, of IT lawyers, and they decided to do a meetup, and they were very surprised. Who are you? Well, I just registered at Eventbrite. Then okay, come inside. And there was the head lawyer of Amazon UK. There was a lawyer of Snap, like representing big brands, and of course they have lots of legal help. But that was a really interesting one, and different ones, and some of them are so shitty and cheap, unimaginable. What a yes, and
Yeah,
when
the thing, one thing I want to add about that, one thing, because that's really important. For instance, when you are doing services, for instance, if you are doing SEO services, yeah, sure, it's good to go to SEO networking events, but there you go to learn and to meet with people in the industry. Don't try to sell there, because that's what I've seen. One of the big problems at these conferences, because people that doing SEO go to SEO conferences and start offering their services, or maybe I don't know some all kind of other services selling. You cannot sell where everyone's doing the same thing. That's why what I like you said that you have gone to an event that was IT for lawyers. So basically, people there were lawyers, and you are the guy that's from the outside, so where you are interesting for
absolutely,
them, basically. So
absolutely,
you
yes,
can sell there so much more.
absolutely, and you don't have any competition there. You are not a
Exactly,
threat to anybody
exactly.
neither.
Exactly. That's one of the other thing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. Lawyers, and they had this idea, very interesting, Daniel. They had this idea that they really like IT meetups. They like pizza and beer, and no shirts, no ties. And for lawyers, well, shirts and ties, that's a sacred thing. That is a real
Exactly.
religion.
Exactly.
So they
Exactly.
made a pact among themselves. No ties on t-shirts. There were like two or three people in shirts. I was one of them. And there was just beer. Yes, and I don't know if you know Trainline. They met at Trainline's offices, London offices. Fantastic offices, fabulous. So, are
Well,
you? So, what? How
yeah.
many people have you met? Have you managed to meet? Enough in
In
Dubai?
in these 2 weeks, I was just meeting like 4 people that were. I mean, we could discuss, and I was happy to tell them what I'm doing to learn about their business. But it was enough. And also, I mean, just to put figures on the table, there are like another two or three people that I wanted to meet, and they were not available, or maybe they didn't want to see me at this point. But the thing is that for me, these numbers are okay because again, I was trying to see exactly how. I mean, it was an experiment for me. So
Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
again, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this like a serial. When I go in the holidays, I don't love to stay like every single day to go from the hotel like 8 a.m. and go back like 8 p.m. doing just visiting like serial visiting. Also, when I'm meeting people, I'm not like about the numbers. I want to see as many as possible because in the end, you can meet like one person, and if you get along, just as you do, to put it up frontly, that we know that our chats are always we get quality details information. The ideas happens when when minds are put together and ideas are put together. So again, it was not about number, it's about the quality. It was about doing things without being stressed, without putting pressure on it. It was a casual thing for me.
Daniel, how is your work? How is your work being impacted? Me myself, when I travel to conferences, my work suffers. Oh God, it suffers. Really, really. My replies on emails and support tickets goes. If we have HostMaria users watching, and if you see that sometimes the support tickets are getting very slow, it means I'm probably on the conference.
Yeah, obviously the
let,
conference
let us let
days.
us be let us be honest. Yes.
Yeah, obviously this conference have an impact. And I mean, for instance, for me, every after every conference, the day after conference, I just don't do anything. I just take walks. I just maybe enjoy some coffee, or even I oversleep, because all this energy that like meeting people, talking with so many people, doing so many things, it has an impact. And obviously it also has on the business. But what I'm trying to do when I'm really busy, or when there is a conference or there is something that I attend to, I'm trying to prioritize things. So I just scroll my emails and I see, hey, these people can wait, these people cannot wait, and this thing, that's a thing that I really have to do it now. So I just get out for like 10 minutes and I do this thing. So in my opinion, prioritizing things, it's mandatory when you have a busy schedule. Also, if you can delegate to someone that task, don't do it. Just delegate to that person to do it, because it's all about the timing and the right timing. So prioritizing really helps me. Of course, even in these 2 weeks, there are things on my backlog that I wanted to do. I haven't done it. I know that I'll have to pressure myself to do it, and I'll be back at home. But still, I manage here. I mean, because I think about the bar that I forgot to say right now. I mean, all the heat. I mean, in the day they are like 47, 46, 48 degrees. Sometimes it may even feel like 50 degrees, because
How
there are
do
so
you
many
work
glass.
in 50 degrees?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, because in every building there is air conditioner. So obviously in the hotels and everything else. So basically, one thing that I didn't like was that fact that we were staying in hotel like 20 25 degrees. You get out, it's 40 degrees, and then you get in the taxi. Obviously, it's air conditioner. There are 20 degrees. You arrive at the meeting point. You go inside. You go inside 50 degrees and then 25. So these temperature changes, they have an impact on the body, on one thing, and you do it like many times a day, because air conditioner, no air conditioner. But to get back to the question, in the day, I mean, from like 11 o'clock till 5 p.m., you most of the time you must stay inside. So that's when I simply took the time to just do the things. And also in the evening, after I get back to return to the hotel, I also did some other work. So I just reschedule it, just to make sure that I still have a couple of hours every day, so I can do work and not get
Have you been
over.
trying working in places like, I don't know, Pret something? Well, not really McDonald's, but something like Starbucks, or I know that by
Mm,
the Burj Khalifa they have Five Guys. Although it was quite expensive. Five Guys by Burj Khalifa was expensive, but the tables are perfect.
for me it's not like that. For me, I need a quiet place to work. I don't really like crowded people. I had sometimes to do it. For instance, when I've been in Sofia, and I just checked out from the apartment, and the flight was really in the evening, so I had like, I don't know, 6 hours or something like that till I go to the airport, and I would have visited places, but it started. It was such a heavy rain that I couldn't do anything, so I just go to a, I don't know, it was a coffee shop, and I just took a coffee, opened my laptop, and I
Yes.
started to work. But again, it's the unusual thing. It's not something regular. I don't really like to work from coffee shop. So no Starbucks entrepreneur for me. Because there are people
It
that
is
really like
interesting.
to be at
Yes.
Starbucks. They like to work from Starbucks. For me, it doesn't work like that. I mean, I need my quiet place. I need my things in order.
I do agree with you. I can do some work, like 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes when necessary. And even then, small pizza places are much better than
Yeah,
Starbucks
yeah, yeah. Because it's quite.
because
I'm
you have
quiet.
a private
I
space
don't
where to sit. Yes, and still, you can't really. You maybe we just haven't cracked. Daniel, there should be
Hmm.
probably the way how to crack it, how to approach working from Starbucks. Maybe we should just meet
Well,
some people and ask them how they manage working from Starbucks.
yes, they maybe. I mean, every generation maybe is different, and maybe these social media guys and girls that are doing everything from their phone. They are happy to do it, and they are happy to share with us their secrets. For me, it simply doesn't work. I just need the laptop. I am not okay doing most of the things on the phone. I mean, obviously messages and emails are okay on the phone, but I cannot do Excel files. I cannot do any like sending business proposals and things like that. No, I still need my laptop because I want to do research. I want to take screenshots. Also, working with multiple tabs. So no, I did an experiment. If you want, if you have a couple of minutes, I did an experiment one time. Just took my tablet, and I took the keyboard from the iMac, and I also took the mouse from the
Okay. Okay.
I just made like a really small laptop, and took it with me, but it didn't do it. I still need the keyboard. I mean, like the real keyboard and everything. So basically, maybe because I was doing it for so many years like that. So yeah, even this live chat, we are doing this live chat. I'm on my laptop. You asked me how much is 40 dirhams in USD. I just opened the Google fastly. I just opened the Google tab. I checked it. I told you I'm used to the desktop and to the desktop
So
layout.
this is the question. How is your experience with working with laptops? And I know that for myself, I switched over. I've been always working on Windows computers because they are much cheaper, and you can change the insides however you want it. Mac is totally different. But now, once my huge, when super heavy desktop died, with with double Xenon processors, like a monster machine.
Nice, nice,
I
nice.
thought, I thought, sod it. I will switch over to Mac. As for the laptops, nothing. I don't think that there is anything that comes close to MacBooks. And then I took Mac Mini, and the
Mac
thing
Mini, Mac
is,
Mini, what is like 14 inches, or which one?
no, Mac Mini is like a little box.
The 11 inches.
I don't know. So if this is a keyboard, if this is a keyboard, yes, then it would be like of this size, something like maybe like this, and that height.
Yeah.
So that height, like a little square, like a little square box. It is freaking awesome. And now I'm thinking I'm having issues working from laptop myself. I'm a desktop guy as well, and I've been thinking so much. So monitors are cheap. You can go somewhere, just take your MacBook with, take your Air Mac with you,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, and then buy two monitors, plug them in, keyboard, mouse. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, depending how much you travel, obviously, because sometimes it not be easier to be able to move from one place to another like that. I mean, I'm still okay with my laptop. That's okay. Obviously, when I'm home, I'm just and another thing. I'm like operating. OS agnostic. I don't care if it's Mac. I don't care if it's Windows. I don't care if it's Linux. I work mostly in the browser, so for me, the operating
Yeah.
system doesn't matter too much, honestly. Most of the things, I mean, as a digital, because maybe I forgot to tell to the people that are watching. Yeah, most of the things that I'm doing, I mean, I'm running two communities for affiliate marketers and for digital marketers. Also, I have a community of people that trade the markets and are doing crypto trading. And besides that, I'm offering basically SEO services because that's how I grow these communities. So that's why I said for me the browser it's enough. I open the browser and my world it's it's there. So I just can manage everything from there.
So all the power in the browser.
All the power in the browser, yeah. Now I understand why Google just launched that. For me, it was crazy. Why would Google launch a browser? I mean, like 15 years when they started it. But right now, I mean, they've seen it. I mean, they've seen it that this will happen. That
Yeah,
most of the
that
apps
was an
will be.
interesting move. Yes. Why did they need it? And really, that's a good one. There were Apple. Apple had Safari always. Like Safari is unbeatable on yes. It seemed, especially then. Then Windows had their own Internet Explorer,
Back then, yeah.
and then there was Firefox for those for anarchists. There was Firefox.
Just so you know, I like Firefox. I'm using most. I mean, not most
No,
of the time, but it's there. It's like the second
I don't
browser.
like it. I really don't like it. I really, me
Okay.
personally, I've got two issues with Firefox. One, you, the try your Firefox. Open the password section now, and without
Yes,
any
sir.
protection, you can
Let's see.
access any of your
I don't know if I
passwords.
turn it.
Now
I don't know
check
if I turn it.
it.
I
That
don't know if I turn it.
at some point, all the people save some passwords there. Open your Firefox, please.
Just give me a second. I think
Yes,
it's
we
in
are
the
on
update
Chrome at the
mode. But
moment because
it's
this live
open.
stream.
No, it's here. It's here. It's here. It's here.
Okay.
So you say to the passwords, right? To the
Yes,
password
the
section
passwords.
in
Yes, and try to check every like one of the passwords, saved passwords. You don't have to enter
let me.
your. There is
Oh,
no
I mean,
protection.
they say I understand what you're saying that they are see. I mean, they do not need any administrator rights to. Yeah, okay, I got it now. That's right. I mean, you can access every password that they've
Every
uh,
password.
here
So
can be. I mean,
so
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
gains access to your computer, you are done. Somebody logs into your computer remotely, they are done. They are physically done. Passwords are open in Firefox. This is like from we are not security experts, like huge security experts, but this is unacceptable. Would you agree? This is totally unacceptable, Daniel.
It's like keeping the password in plain text. I mean, it's a problem. Yeah.
Not even that, but that a person can go to your Firefox browser and let us say you have asked, hey, can I have your laptop for a moment? I need to do some work. Hey, okay, here you go. And a person, so many people can be abused who use Firefox browsers.
And
The
this
password,
actually.
password should be protected with a password at least.
Yeah, exactly like a master password. Yeah, I
Yes.
don't understand
That
why
is
it's
that is like beyond. And the second thing I really don't like about Firefox, they are supposed to be privacy browser. Yes, probably they are.
oh,
If there are Firefox, yes. Oh God, I will never get Firefox sponsorship for the main summit. Anyways,
I have to tell you something. I have to tell you something in their defense because I was checking now because just as you said, it was totally unacceptable, and they have an option. I mean, it's not required, but you can set up a primary password which will work as a master password.
it should
So
it
because
should be it should be set up by
I
default.
was checking the settings right now, and they says the primary password
You
is used to
see, and
protect
and it
sensitive
wasn't
information.
if it wasn't set up for you. Do you think your mom or your dad would
No,
set
the
it
thing
up.
is was that that's not mandatory. I mean, you can set up that password if you want. That's the problem.
It
It
should
didn't
be
make it
mandatory.
mandatory.
It should be absolutely mandatory.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. I
Do you know
totally
there is
agree.
yes? Do you know there is another security app that has got exactly the same issue? Do you know which
Having
one?
passwords in play text, you mean, or what?
No, no,
That
no.
you can access
Like you can access this data without a master password. Google two-factor authenticator.
Really?
Yeah, take your phone, open Google and authenticator. It opens without password. Open Authy. So
I mean, yeah. I'll check about the passwords. Obviously, I see here the codes for the services, but yeah, maybe in the settings, privacy screen.
anyways,
Anyway,
that's
as you said, they are about the default settings. So maybe yeah, for advanced
so
user that want set up that thing, they could do it.
once this is Microsoft. This is
Yeah,
Microsoft.
yeah.
You don't pass. You cannot access authenticator. You cannot. It seems maybe Authy is the same as like Google authenticator has always had this issue, always. Like and they know about it. They just don't care. Really. Why a
Yeah,
security app should be secure, Daniel? Who cares?
yeah.
Anyways,
Speechless.
and the next thing about Firefox, they are super profitable, and they are profitable because they sit on good contracts, and they yes they have a very good browser. They have a very good browser, and but relatively recently they laid off a lot of
Yeah,
people,
I heard. Yeah, I heard.
saying because of the funds or something, but their profits were like, and giving that reason, just say it is a business reason. We don't need these people. We don't need people who. This is simple business, but no. They said that because of the financial losses, we haven't earned enough or something, and then they are reporting like crazy income. No,
Yeah, obviously.
just for
Yeah,
two of
they
these
are. I
reasons,
mean,
yeah. I still keep using Firefox occasionally, very occasionally, when I need to check something in a different browser. When I have used all the
yeah,
other
obviously.
resources.
Well, there was a question that remained unanswered. Why Chrome? Why Google had a browser? And I mean, I'll answer as a professional
Yes.
from an SEO perspective. Is the fact that they needed that data to see how people interact with websites, what they are doing, what pages are they checking. I mean, not like a privacy invasion, no, but basically to get data that will help them rank the websites. Basically to see if someone clicks on a website and they are staying there and how much they are visit, what are the pages mostly visited pages, because you also Google has this thing that when a site is popular and you search for it, they'll give you like 3 or 4 internal pages of that website that people visited the most. And that's for instance that's some data that they are getting just from the browser
Okay,
because
but
they so
we have a comment. We have a comment of a spammer. I think from Twitch. Shall I put it on the
let's hear
screen?
it. Sure thing, why not?
Shall we ask? So before we put up this thing on the screen, and I can see somebody smiling, excited. The cat is cat is excited. So, what is your SEO experience?
I'm doing SEO for like 10 years already, and I'm doing SEO mostly for my websites and also for a couple of customers, selected customers for digital businesses mostly.
And we have to
So
say
yeah,
that Daniel has two huge communities: Monetize.info and TopGold.forum.
yeah.
Two huge communities, and they are all about internet, like doing business online, and especially SEO, affiliate marketing, and all that other good stuff. So let us see.
Okay.
Can you read the
Oh,
comment, please, with
sure
without
thing.
smiling? Thank you.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
why
so,
not?
so,
I
so,
mean,
so let's read out the comment. Let's read out the question because I will upload this stream also as a podcast, so that the
yeah, yeah.
podcast listeners can. Yes,
Okay, so I'll just read the comment.
yes. Thank you.
Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer a promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible and convenient order management panel, chat panel. Everything is in your hands. A huge number of custom settings. Go to Stream Rise. So, guys, this guy just got free promotion here, but
Bang,
unfortunately, I not advise you to buy any of these services because, I mean, people that buy followers or that buy views, it just break the algorithm because in the end you'll just get people that, I mean, maybe you'll see there in the panel that, hey, I have like 1,000 visitors or 1 million visitors or subscribers, but those are bots, but those are not real visitors. So when you start to upload content, you'll see that you'll not get any real visits for that. And they also, the content will not appear to the real person, but will appear to the bots, and bots will not interact with the content, so Google will say that your content is not good. So in the end, you shoot yourself in the foot by buying followers, views, or the services. That's my experience with it. That's all the people that have done this told me.
yes. Buying followers, views, and numbers do work, but only for those people who do quick attacks on something. People who do hit and runs
Oh,
for, yes, for to make a quick impression now, today, tomorrow, within 1 week. Then that works. Then that works. When a person needs to make it, to fake it, to make it, then it works. But otherwise, it is a suicide.
well, yeah. To add my 2 cents here, I do not really believe in this make it till you fake
Fake it
it
till
till
you
you
make it.
make it
Yes.
approach. I know there is some popular in some cultures to put it like that, or mostly it was popular back in the days. But right now, I simply believe in authentic things, in growing
Yes.
slowly. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong to have years where you grow, to also have years when you struggle, because in the end, that's life. I mean, we all have good periods. We also have some periods where things are not going well. But when you are authentic, people see you as being authentic. They understand they struggle. They also struggle in the past. Some of them will be willing to help you, but when you just want to, show off and say, "Hey, I'm good at that. I'm good at the other thing." I mean, you cannot be perfect. And even if you are perfect on faking it, at some point, all these things will break because you cannot fake it for long enough. So that's not something that I encourage anything. Better to be authentic. Better say, hey, I'm small right now, but I have a plan to grow. I want to do this. Maybe you can help me with that. And I totally want to work with this kind of people. And if I can, I help them with my heart open, because I know that they are real people, that they are real about what they are doing. And if they will keep doing the things, they will grow in the end.
And plus, today there are tools that can analyze your channel.
Exactly.
That will
Exactly.
show.
Yeah.
Can you explain about Social Blade or and similar tools?
Well, obviously, these tools are really great because they analyze the audience, and they compare the number of visitors from a channel that they know they are this real with the visitors or the views of a video, for instance, that they had bought views. So it's simple.
So
It's simple
you
for
so you
someone
so you
that
check the channel and it seems and it's okay. Five subscribers, 6 subscribers, 4 subscribers, 6, 7, 8, 5, and the person is solid $100, twenty
exactly, like
thousand. Next page, twenty
thousands of
thousand.
views and things like that. And again, I believe in authenticity. So again, if someone, I mean, if I see that someone is cheating or this thing, you do not start with a good impression on that. So I wouldn't do it, because I mean, the right people have the experience to know. I mean, for instance, just you asked me about SEO. I told you I'm doing SEO from in the days when the blog comments were a thing. Like firing a tool and leaving like 1,000 comments. So I know how to do that.
we are losing connection for
Meaning
the
that
first.
you are.
And Daniel, hold a second. 111 sound.
I hear you.
Yes, now you're back. Yes, we lost the connection for the first time. Yes, it seems.
I cannot compare.
Yes.
Can really see between the lies or between these faking things. So it's not going to.
Oh, Daniel, that's it. We are having connection issues now. Now we are having connection issues.
Well, I suppose maybe the bandwidth was limited.
Yes. Okay. That is the price, and this was Daniel's experiment living in
Yeah.
Dubai.
If I still have like a minute for a conclusion,
Yes.
I think that everyone that wanna, I mean, you should try to buy because you should see it for your own if it is for you. You may be doing great in real estate. You may be doing great in digital industry because there are people that you will meet here that you can connect with. I mean, in the end, I think everyone should find his or her own niche audience and the place where we'll feel better and we'll be able to thrive. So don't be afraid to experiment and check different cultures, check different things, try different businesses. Don't be afraid to fail. It happened to all of us. Most probably it will happen in the future. Life is long. let's make the most of it.
That's the only thing that let's hope that the life will be long. Everything else will be fine.
Let's be positive with that.
uh, as the quality is back, what is the next country are you dropping now your plan? Spending 1-2 months in Dubai. Okay, the connection. This is a good experiment for all those who are watching. Yes, most people who are watching us work online, and of course, if we don't have a reliable internet, that is the main thing. Yes, out of all. Daniel.
Uh, what I'm trying to do is to connect my eSIM so I can get my.
Okay, so Daniel is trying to switch over to a different data. Okay, he's switching on the eSIM. He
I'll no
will
longer be.
he'll he'll create a hotspot, probably a connection. He'll connect to his phone and will use the phone's data. And quite often, the phone data is amazing. Okay.
So
Okay, and Daniel is connecting. Yes, Daniel.
you see, the backup connection always help me.
Always helps. Yes.
Yeah, right now I'm on the eSIM I was talking about, so I just used the eSIM on the phone. I just created the hotspot, and I connected back again. I don't know if you experience any difference in the quality of the internet. I mean, definitely hope to be better than the when the things were bad. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, there are still good things and bad things with the internet here.
Oh, always, yes. As long as it is reliable and we are able to work, that's the main thing. So the question is, what's your conclusion of Dubai? Are you gonna go there and spend their summers or maybe winters for 1-2 months?
For me, Dubai, it's great to be here in the autumn. For instance, I haven't told I haven't spent. I'm from Romania, so I'm in Europe. In winters, I mean winters are not heavy, but heavier enough actually. And I mean it's always nice to, for instance, to go from like 5 degrees to 25 degrees in the winter and spend it here. But summers again, like 45 to 48 degrees, it's something that most of you will struggle. And I've seen people that are here for like 10 or 12 or even more that are still struggling with it. So it's not something that you can get used to it. At least that's how I say it. So to put the conclusion, yeah, for me, definitely I'll be more time here, but I'll try to plan my visits here to be in the autumn or in the winter.
For me, it is always about, yes, I always want to see that there are events I could attend. Otherwise, just going there and asking people to meet, you don't know how busy they are. Maybe they are in the middle
Of
of
course.
something. I know that at the moment there are two people in London from States, and I would love to meet both of them. But I'm so busy with the main summit. We have 24 days left till the summit.
Yeah, I
I
know.
can't go for a day to London. I can't. I physically can't. I'll be shooting myself in the head, in the leg, and in an eye. Just can't.
Indeed. Indeed.
Just can't. Yes.
Well, why not? Maybe they'll come at at the summit. So, but why not? Then they'll also be busy then, because organizing a conference definitely it's not something easy.
Other summits, and we were
It
talking that, yes, maybe in Kenya next year. I have updated my LinkedIn profile description. I know Daniel's advice is don't tell it
the,
to anybody.
the,
Don't tell
the
it.
cat
Don't share it.
the cat it's out of the bag. Some cat it's out of the bag. I don't know if it's the right cat. No,
And
I'm just joking here. The thing is, yeah, that Helmut have some great plans. He got me some. He told me some a couple of things about it, and I definitely encourage it to him to do it. And I hope things will happen. I mean, I'm sure that things will happen. The thing is that there is more work, there is more planning, there is.
Daniel, absolutely awesome. Thank you. The next country for you after Romania?
Country, I'll be back in London. I can't wait to eat that English breakfast. You know, just here as I eat Arabic food. When in London, I eat English food. It's simple for me.
It is simple. And Weatherspoons, and now whoever is from Britain, Weatherspoons. What Helmut are you suggesting to visit Weatherspoons? Oh no, no, please don't. It is, I love Weatherspoons. I love Weatherspoons. And I love Denny's in America. American
Oh,
Denny's.
okay.
And when you tell Americans I love Denny's, they are like, whoa, whoa, no, 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 no. Have you
Yeah,
heard
no,
the
that's
saying?
something
Have you heard
because
the saying? Have you heard the saying of Americans? You don't go to Denny's, you end in Denny's.
no, I haven't, but I definitely understand the meaning. You know, because they are. I mean, when you eat something and you eat it like most of the time, or
Yeah,
you have something of it more. I mean, it
it is
gets
a
used to
diner.
it, and
Yes.
exactly. But from someone from, I mean, for instance, when I was the first time in London, I think it was like more than 10 years ago. And I think I had my first authentic English breakfast. For me, it was, I mean, it was amazing. And that's, I always, I remember this kind of meals, meals. Also the fish and chips. I mean, I had it before, but I just wanted to try it just as it is for the locals, So that's what, every time
When
I
you
go
go to
to,
London, you should immediately take a monthly plan of Pret Coffee. I
okay,
think
okay.
so. That is a quick thing. They are gonna change Pret Coffee. Pret Coffee subscription. Tick 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 tick. And let me show you a screen.
Sure thing.
Oh yes, check it out. I haven't checked the prices recently. They've been raising the prices all the time. But Pret, you know that Pret makes great coffee. Yes, and let us make us a little bit, yes, like this. So subscribe and save. Subscribe and save. And okay, from 3rd September, British charging less. Okay, and now it is, you can go, you pay £30 a month, you make a subscription, you can cancel it any month. Yes, so you can take the subscription for the first month. You pay £30 and you can get 5 drinks a day in Pret.
Oh my God. I'm a heavy coffee drinker. That's for right. But I always try to do like cappuccino, like sometimes sweet, like to do it
And Pret's
with caffeine
coffee
coffee.
is awesome, absolutely awesome, and their matcha latte is fabulous. 5 drinks a day for £30. Yes, some would say £35, $45, something $40. 5
I,
coffees a day, quality coffees. Like okay, those are not barista coffees. Still they are the normal, the pop music of coffee. It is not the classical music, but from from the pop music stand, the best. Probably
I
the
like I like pop music. It's okay. I mean, a kid born in the '90s, so I like pop
and
music.
Pret is more Pret is a little bit more expensive, posher than other places.
No, but how do you say
And
it's
it
expensive?
looks
I mean, it's
nice.
like
It looks nice. It is
$45 for
always
five.
cool. It clean, cool. You got tables where to sit down. The only issue is that there are some drinks, mostly in London. They do not offer specific drinks. Some maybe there were some in my town. You could get almost everything, but when I go to London with a subscription, they would say, "No, we don't sell this one for the subscription. No, you cannot get this for subscription, and this you cannot get this one for subscription." I cannot remember smoothies. Oh, I wasn't able to get smoothies in London Pretz, but in Maidstone, Kent, 1 hour away from, yeah, absolutely. Although I did cancel my subscription. You
You
felt
should you
better.
should you should restart it. You should restart it definitely.
It
I mean,
you,
at
you,
the
you know you feel guilty. You get 5 drinks a day. So I work from my office. I have coffee machine. I'm out of pods. This is pods. I always fill them up.
yeah.
I'm
I know,
out
I
of
know, I
them.
know, I
And
know, I
there's
know, I
one
know.
milk left. And I've got great lore machine, Nescafe machine, and another Nespresso machine is Nespresso machine. Another Nespresso machine is broken. But when you have a subscription, there is that strange thing. You feel that you are losing out, FOMO, and you need to think, oh shit, let me go and get that free coffee. Let me get that free coffee. And your mind is actually disturbed, and you keep going just because you can get that free coffee, and it destroys your working mood. You really need to know how to control yourself, because nobody wants to pass free stuff.
Helmut, I see it totally different here. For me, working so much on the computer, I definitely need my break because also you need to refresh my mind, to also make some movements and have some trying to keep the body in shape because it's also good for energy and for everything. So for me,
30
taking a
30
break,
pounds, it is £1 a day for
exactly.
5 coffees.
Obviously, all of us will not have them every day. Will not have every day, each day, 5 coffees. But
Yeah.
if we see it in the long run, I think it's still profitable for the company and also for us as a coffee drinkers.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So that is one of the things. Yes.
Yes, I mean, I'm sold on that. I
So
told you.
sold, bang.
Yes,
And you and plus, usually for those who want to try it for the first time, they give a special offer or something. Sometimes even 50% off or something. Like seriously.
coupons. Who doesn't love
They
discount coupons?
started this promo. They started this promo in the UK. I don't know how was it in other countries, but in the UK, with free trial for 1 month, and
Free trial
people were changing SIM cards.
just to create more accounts. But how many
Absolutely.
coffees they could drink? I mean, five is my like
A
top
month
limit.
is a month is on a month is over. I know one friend of mine. He used the system, like when I heard how many times he took the free trials, and like He was very upset
I
when
think
the free trials were switched over
I
to
think he
10.
started to resell them. I think he started to resell them.
No. He was enjoying. He was enjoying the coffee. So yes, you need. Yeah. Anyways, it always helps when you have somebody local who helps you and explains of deals like that, and that makes the stay in London or Dubai even more
Exactly. Totally.
enjoyable.
It's totally different. I told you about the hidden gems. Tourists don't know them. If you have someone that's staying there, obviously he can tell you what the things that are nice, the things that are you should avoid, and things like that. But I forgot to add something, and maybe important for people that they are watching this and they want to visit. One thing that's totally different here in Dubai is the security. I mean, you can leave, for instance, you can leave your baggage everywhere. Nobody will touch it. Also, the security on the streets. I mean, there is like police, not
Yes.
necessarily in uniforms, but some of them are like in normal clothes. So everyone, I mean, everyone is following the rules. They are not, like trying to steal something or trying to attack or like fight in the streets or thing like that. No, that's
Absolutely.
something you're not
And
going
you
to
don't
see here.
see drunk people on the streets.
Oh, of course,
Isn't
of
that
course.
beautiful?
Of course, I mean everyone is minding his own business. Again, UAE it's quite tolerant to all the people. I mean, like we have our own culture. You should make sure that you respect our culture. We understand that you have your culture. We also, understand your culture and try to respect your culture. So basically, we should all respect each other. So as long as I'm not offended by you, I'm not offended by me, it's totally perfect to live together and to live together.
Absolutely. I also do remember
That's a nice
going
thing.
to, yes. I also remember going for a swim and just leaving on the beach, leaving the bags and just without a worry, you just go. Of course, you still worry. We come from a culture where we always
Exactly, exactly.
keep an eye,
It
but
happens to me. It happens for the first time when I went to the mall. I went to the Dubai mall. So I just, there's a world very crowded. So I just put my bag on near a table there, and I just went to order something. So I was with somebody, so I just turning the head and see like is the bag still there? And she told me that, hey, you should not be worried like that. There, till things are not getting. I mean, you can leave like your I don't know, your luggage or your wallet on the table. There will be, you'll find it there back. So
because the penalties are
exactly. Are really really strict.
exactly.
Nobody. Or also, if you are not from Dubai, you'll get deported. I mean, there are things that you cannot play with. So, but in the end,
And it comes with thousands of years of history of hands that are not growing back.
yeah, well,
Once it
fortunately,
is chopped off
fortunately,
for stealing, it does not grow
that's
back,
the thing
brother.
that's from the history, and it will remain there. But fortunately, right now, you see that these things are working. So you should not be worried. Like, doesn't matter a woman as a man, or it doesn't matter these things. You'll be safe there, and you'll be safe here, and you'll not feel threatened or thing like that.
Absolutely awesome. Fantastic. Enjoy your time at Dubai. When are you coming back?
Well, I mean, these are the last 3 days of the trip.
Yes.
So yeah, on Sunday I'll take the flight back, and I know there will be, emails waiting for me and a lot of things to do. But for me, yes, not to put the conclusion, it was a good experiment. I also, enjoyed being here. I was able to to do some business here. I also take care of my things. I also, living here. So yeah, for me it's okay. Just I know that I'll not be able to stay like three more months or 4 months of summer here. That's my conclusion. But in the autumn or in the winter, is definitely a place to come and visit, because I told you there is always something to do in Dubai. You can visit, you can see new things, you can attend events, a lot of things.
Perfect. Absolutely awesome. Okay, Daniel. Fantastic, buddy. Talk to you
Well, hope I
later.
hope I've been helpful. Sorry.
Talk to you later. And the last
Oh, perfect.
thing, the last two things. One, the best way to contact you.
Well, the best way to contact me is obviously at Monetize.info. I run that digital magazine that also has a community. I have some social profiles. My Daniel Stanica, you can just search in Facebook, Telegram, Instagram. I'll be there. And again, if I can help you with something, or because unfortunately, there is something we didn't discuss. It's about incorporating a company in Dubai, because also that was something that I was exploring here. One thing I promise is the last thing. You can incorporate a company in Dubai, which comes with some fees, but overall is decent. It's like four UK USD, 5K USD, something like that. Or you can get for even cheaper and no taxes if you incorporate a company in a free zone, like for instance Sharjah free zone, and there is still a UAE company. It's not says that it's in Dubai, but it's still in UAE, so you get all those benefits like no tax. So there are many things that maybe we should discuss it at specifically about legislation and finances, about how to how to launch a company and how to run a company in a different country, because I know you have good experience with that. So maybe we can put a chat together, because I'm sure there are people that are trying to find their best
I think
financial solution
we
for their
need
business.
to for these conversations. It would be nice to do a live stream. We could talk about that. I think we need to invite European tax law expert, because European countries are already used to these digital nomads trying to open their companies in different countries where they don't have to pay taxes. And still, when you are living in the European Union or in the UK, nobody, you need to declare your income
Exactly.
from
They are
your companies, and
obviously.
you will need to pay your taxes. Like if you go fully transparent, you need to pay taxes on on the monies you
Yeah,
take.
but it's income from the company. I mean, we discussed here about the income from, I mean, personal income, or what after you take money from the company. So obviously, again, these are just some pointers. A person that's a financial advisor definitely will definitely know more, and we
Yes.
can tell us more and guide us in the right direction.
And we wish everybody pleasant problems like that.
Yeah, when you go from a taxation level to another one, and you just passed a couple of them, because I mean, when you have great income, I mean, obviously it's okay to optimize. If you ask me, I totally understand. I totally
Yes,
approve that. Yeah,
legally.
as long obviously as it's legal. So because being doing something illegal at some point will get will bite you. So the fees will then the penalties will be so much higher. So it doesn't
Awesome.
worth it.
And the last question, Daniel,
Yes.
if you had, if somebody came and said, Daniel, gun to your head, you need to put up a quote on your arm, what quote would you put?
But what was I don't think I know the term.
Tattoo quote. If somebody would come to you with a gun to your head, that's it, Daniel. Either or
I
you need to
understand.
have a
Well,
tattoo
I'm
on your
not.
hand. What
Not.
quote? What quote would you
Yeah,
put
yeah,
in?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not really a true person, but I really believe in quotes and in things that makes you. I mean things. I mean, because in the end, I think that uh, we should at least have some, not rules, but maybe some things that guide our existence. So if there is something that I'm trying, I mean, I always try to do good. I mean, I don't try to harm. Because if I know I'll harm someone, I know first of all that it will get back to me. So I believe in karma. So to put it like that, yeah, I try to do best. Sometimes works, sometimes unfortunately, I mean, I'm not able to do it every time. But at least I know that I had my best intention. So if it be a quote for that true, I mean, I think that this is something that will be just try to be good.
Try to be good. Don't be evil. Well, Google
Yeah,
removed it.
yes.
Google
I
removed
mean,
it. Be
someone
good.
I
Be
think I
good.
used this, and in the end, they weren't so so really, touched by this quote, and we know who we talk about. But yeah, well, they tried, no? I mean,
Yes, intentions are good. Intentions are
yeah,
good. The direction is good. Yes, and then well, we all make mistakes, but then we all also, most of us, we want to be good, and that's a
yeah,
great
of
thing.
course,
That's a great
of course.
ending. Yes. Awesome, Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. Talk to you later.
Thank you very much for the opportunity, and I hope I gained some good information for people that maybe they decide to try it. So I don't know. Let's see.
This was fabulous. This was fabulous. Okay.
Also for me. Thank you.
Have fun. Have fun. Talk to you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
You too.